We are excited to welcome all of you in VYAPT Global Growth Series Season 2. In this world viewing self interest over humanity, we promote peace and harmony, hope and kindness. Global Growth Series is an instrument to inspire millions towards human race for growth, innovation and sustainable future. As the world makes strategies towards becoming carbon neutral nations, we bring you series of interactions with global leaders to understand the prospects, ways and means they adopt for fueling next generation growth. In our Global Growth Series today, we have with us Kailash Katkar, founder and CEO of Quick Heal Technologies, a prominent IT security and data protection solution provider across the globe. Hi Kailash, nice to have you in our series.
Hey, good morning, Pankaj. And really, thank you for giving me this opportunity to be part of VAPT Growth Series, actually.
Thank you, Kailash. So we move forward with our questions now. And my first question is, what is the current and upcoming innovation in the IT security solution industry and how this is creating opportunities for Gen Z?
Yes, Pankaj. Now, if you look at this COVID-19 situation in last 2.5 years, which has led work from home and has accelerated digitalization. This has led to the increase in security challenges. Attackers are using systems, network, and supply chain vulnerabilities to steal or to deny access to data. They then demand money for exploiting the data. Industry is responding with zero trust architecture. All digital assets are to be encrypted and access locked, and only authenticated transactions are allowed. Then all systems activity is matched against known and unknown pattern. Then AI is increasingly used to uh, you know uh, scrutinize and remediate the threat. This technology innovation eventually will create max opportunity in cyber security domain for cyber security,
Yeah. So you rightly talked around that a lot of cyber security threat is there, and because of which you're working in this particular kind of a domain. What
Yes,
kind of
yes, yeah.
different things are you going to come up as solutions? Because world is possessing a great threat in terms of data, as data is becoming more and more important for countries across the world.
Yes. So, like in Quick Heal, so we have two separate brands. One is a Quick Heal, which is catering to the consumer customers at home, and second, another brand is a Securite, which is catering to the enterprise customers. So, if I have to tell you about this industry cyber attacks and growth opportunity in cyber security, we at Securite are delivering world-class products with Indian focused threat intelligence support and cost points. We have built AI-based delivered advanced scalable responsive solutions. We have in the market like endpoint security for desktop, enterprise mobile management, then Hawk Hunt, which is like endpoint detection and response to scrutinize and transactions scrutinize the transactions and activity intelligence. We are also working on a zero trust part of it, which I just mentioned you before,
Mhm.
and very soon we will come with a range of products in zero trust and data privacy
Mhm.
part of it. Like under zero trust network access, Securite, which is an enterprise arm of Quickil offering a Hawk Protect solution to cater to the secure remote access needs, wherein right people are given right access at the right time and as per their job role function, by ensuring their identity is verified, validate uh, all the time. And under visibility, like in cybersecurity, you can protect only what you see. Hence, visibility becomes an internal aspect of for any organization. We are working on EDR part of it, which is a endpoint detection and response. Is in existence for last 5 to 7 years in the market, but suddenly because of the advert of pandemic, the organizations have started thinking very seriously on these lines, as it provides complete visibility across your endpoint, which we are coming with these products. And if I have to talk about a data privacy, most of the high profile cyber attacks that happened of late actually expose millions of personally identified information. You know, Securite does have a product offering around data privacy in the form of Hawk Scan.
Mm-hmm.
And we already have a lot of customers on board, beta customers on board, and by this next financial year Q1, we will start selling this product into the market.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is a cloud thread, then XDR, and so many other products which are coming from the Securite.
That's really great. Good to see you eliminating threat from every part of an information, because IT is key to success to any industry today, and so is data privacy, and ensuring that whatever breach is possible, we may probably help companies so that the breach is not done, so that the data is you know probably remaining private, as well as the privacy is maintained. So when you say this, Kailash, I had a very good answer from you. We move on to the second question now.
Hmm. Yes.
What are the what are the growth prospects of this industry, and how is it working towards making a sustainable future?
Security breaches are growing almost at the rate of 15% annually, and the cost of breaches for each enterprise is also growing at around 10%. According to the Forbes, whole security market is almost $187 billion in year 2021, and growing at the rate of 8 to 10%. And of course, Quick Heal and Securite is not into the every part of this security posture. We have selected a few posture where we wanted to focus on, and where where we have our strength to deliver the security part of it. So I was trying to tell you the entire security market, which is around $187 billion in year 2021 as per the Forbes. There is a huge growth market for cyber security products and services. There is a huge shortage of security professional across the world. Quick Heal and Securite is working on both front to capture this opportunity in India and worldwide. Securite is building a complete world-class portfolio of security products for modern enterprise to protect endpoint, network, data with latest AI technology delivered through cloud. And we have our Quickil Academy wing, which is also running security professional training programs, um, uh, with the help of some of the universities in India, over and has trained over 3,000 students till now actually.
Mhm. That's really nice, Kailash, and it's really great to see, the kind of organization which you have built up. That it gives a lot of thrust to youngsters, as well as the kind of aspirations they have for the industry. And you rightly talked around $187 billion kind of a market world over in 2021 in terms of security market across the globe. What really fascinates me is the kind of work culture your organization has and possesses, and also the kind of risk abilities you probably take to ensure that you are going to give your customers the most they want and the most they deserve. So that's the part of the culture which Quick Heal probably emphasizes and takes it forward. And it's really great to have and work for a company like that of a Quick Heal. It's really great to have your answers, your right and straight answers on the growth prospects of the industry. We move on to our next question now. And we call it a rapid fire round, and I'll be coming to you, and this is certain straight answers from you. No, you'll not be taking more than 2 seconds to answer any question. Are you ready, Kailash?
Yes. Okay. This is something surprise to me. Okay. I am ready.
Fair enough. So what do you like, getting up early or working late?
Getting up early. If I have to work something important work, I would definitely love to getting up early because evening time is my family time. So
Okay.
I don't want to really put stress on myself in the evenings actually.
Good to see Kailash being a family man. So, although you are a hero to many, who is your favorite superhero?
Means are you asking from a film industry or some from a industry point of view?
I think it's an ever expanding universe, so I cannot limit you.
So, if I have to talk about from a film, it is like Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan. But from a experience and industry point of view, there are so many heroes, and I consider myself as also a hero. So I keep on listening to myself. So I love to spend some good amount of time with myself actually. So,
Fair enough. Fair. That answers my question. French fries or nachos?
oh, nachos.
Who who do you look up to the most?
Mm, not really. No, I can't tell you anything right
Okay,
now.
so
No.
I think you must be strategizing yourself to that an extent that you don't have to look up to anybody else. Fair enough.
Yes.
So, cats or dogs? Whom do you like?
No, none of them actually.
None of them. So, you have a third option which we don't have. Your favorite movie genre?
Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay.
Area. Yeah. Era actually.
Okay, fair. Now, Amitabh Bachchan era. What's your last Google search?
VYAPT Global
Oh,
Morning. Yeah.
oh, probably that's not a data breach or privacy breach, I suppose.
No, no.
What do you love most about your job?
I I love to get connected with the people. So I always love to come to office. Even in this lockdown situation, I was very much, you know, unhappy sitting at home and working from home. So whenever I come to office, I love to interact with people, cross functions and, try to understand how they are facing challenges and they are solving the problems. So that interaction loves me a lot actually.
Okay, I think the next question would probably, help you to think around a little more. Which celebrity annoys you the most?
Mm, not so means I haven't given that way thought means probably see most of the time I love to watch movies, listen to music. I hardly go and watch news channels. So there is nothing means I don't try to keep myself put myself into situation where which the situation where I don't like it actually. So nothing to.
Okay, okay, taken your point. Now, the last one is a non-existent job which you wished existed. Only we are working around
Non-existent job.
sci-fis, I suppose.
So no, I don't have any answer because I haven't given thought of that actually.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Taken. So you answered 6 out of 10 question. That was good take. Within 2 seconds, which was the limit which we started. Uh,
Okay.
so great. Probably you have answered it pretty straight. 6 out of 10 questions. Now we come up with the last question before we will be taking up some of the questions which viewers have just asked. Okay, so can you share your journey and how has it shaped the purpose of your life?
Yes. See, most of the time means I will say that a lot of people,
Mm-hmm,
even in their childhood or even in their young age,
mm-hmm,
people hardly know their life purpose actually,
mm-hmm,
which is very difficult. You even if you keep on asking people who have done job for almost 5 years, 10 years, and if you ask them question the purpose of life, it is very difficult for them to answer. And
true.
same thing happens with me also because when I started business, it was not something that I want to do the business because I'm the first entrepreneur in our family. So no one has done business in my family.
Mm,
I wanted to do business because I wanted to serve customers because I was loving to solve problems for people, and that is how I fall into the business. And my purpose of doing business was like interacting, and I had like I always believe that God has given me a very good skill which I should use it to solve society problem or a people problem. So what skill I have? I have a technical skill. So let's work on it. So that is how I started doing business and I started running the business. Well, doing the business, whenever I used to see, the competition starting, growing, when I started my computer maintenance part of it, that time in Pune, there were hardly 20, 25 people who were doing computer repairing. But within a year span or something, it reached out to 100 and all this thing, So I started feeling ki, there's a lot of competition and I wanted to do something different, which no one can do it. So that's
mm-hmm,
the reason I thought of, I could see that there was a, virus problems in the market and
mm-hmm,
I thought like, can I work on that? So I just talked to my younger brother and he said, yes, why not? I can do that. If you can help me, I can do that. And
okay.
that is how we came together and we started working towards, developing antivirus software without knowing, without understanding about this software industry,
Mm-hmm,
no knowledge or no management skill, nothing. He developed the software. After developing it was very difficult for me to take it to the market because I was a technical person, not a sales or a marketing person. But
mm-hmm,
then that is how I learned because then I started while repairing I started moving into the market and started selling the product into the market. I myself I used to travel a lot to sell this product. And you know I don't
mm-hmm,
know why, means how, but the God was very great with me that He made me learn all these things, and then I started getting success, and that
mm-hmm,
is how I became popular in my own town. And then I thought, ki, the product development is going to cost too much, and we will really need to have more and more customers on board, then only I will able to sustain that development. Otherwise, it will get breakdown. So that is how I decided to move out of my town and started, setting up distributors. And see, conventional way, I went out to, national distributors, and to
Mm-hmm.
and talk to them about, taking this product to national level and all this thing. But I was rejected by most of the national distributors, saying that, we sell only MNC products and we don't sell any Indian products.
Mm-hmm.
So that made, that was something where I find that there is no option in front of me, and then I have to set up my own network without knowing that I'm going to set up the, you know, dealers network. I just started moving, out of town and started adding more and more partners, town by town. And then I cover entire India by setting up, small branch offices who will take care of, sales and after sale to the customers. And here in Pune, where my R&D center was, like, they were more focusing on the part of, like, what are the differentiator which we can build in the product, because building entire antivirus software which is at par with global product was very challenging. It was very difficult because those days the developers were not easily available, you know, and most of the college students used to get opportunity to fly to US. So it was very tough to get those things. So uh, the strategy was only to develop that part which MNC competitor don't have those features and all these things. So considering looking at the Indian uh, computer users and their challenges, like those days there were no internet easily available. The internet used to come through the telephone line, and the bandwidth was very small, and a power cut, nowadays you see that, even at home people have started using UPS and inverters. But those days, even the small organization, for them it used to be very very costly affair. So whenever there used to be power cut, people used to keep, like, wait for the power, and that used to create a lot of, problem for any antivirus product, or even the accounting softwares I have seen. They used to also face a lot of challenges after
Mm-hmm.
power cut, and coming, restoring that data back to, last entry was very very challenging sort of that thing. So we had worked on all those part of it, and made sure that, our customers are protected from any viruses and all these things. So of course, as I said that, when we could not able to initially develop at par antivirus software, so customer used to use both antivirus. They used
Mm-hmm.
to use Norton as well as Quick Heal.
Mm-hmm.
So Norton to detect virus and Quick Heal to clean the virus.
Mm-hmm.
So these were the days in 96, 97, you know and
Okay.
that is how I started growing actually. And then gradually I learn everything, like, I learned management, I learned, you
Mm-hmm.
know after setting a team. When my team crossed 100 people, then the HR, concept came. And then what is HR, how the it has to be set up, the marketing department, and then, separate customer support department. And that is how gradually I kept on learning. And today also I'm learning a lot actually.
That's great, Kailash. And what's an inspiring journey and miles to go ahead, as we are seeing a great market in terms of security business across the world. Uh, we have a question which has come up from one of our viewers here is what are the new features which will show up in the Quick Hill mobile security in upcoming time?
So this is a good question, and this I don't have direct answer just now, because my R&D team is different. I really don't go and check every time what new features are coming and all this thing. But since it is about a mobile security, I have seen that what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, entire industry, like, antivirus industry, let it be McAfee, let it be Norton, let it be anything.
Mhm.
Everyone has a mobile security product part of it, but what has happened that this mobile security is not taken seriously by the users. Nobody is like, in fact, laptop is not 24 by 7 on. Mobile is continuously 24 by 7 on. Mobile needs much more, means it is more important to have a mobile security
Mhm.
compared to laptop or a desktop part of it, but
Mhm.
people are not at all serious about that part of it. So most of the people have a small team, but they wanted to continue. No one can stop, because if you want to be part of this industry, you have to maintain that mobile security part of it. So now upcoming mobile security, we are focusing more on interactive part of it, because most of the time what happens, the antivirus is working in silo behind the scenes, sort of like it, and then
Mhm.
people are not aware that exactly the attacks had happened and how the antivirus
Mhm.
has really protected them and all these things. So when it comes to the mobile, we are redesigning that part of it, which will get released by next year or so, or like this.
That makes a lot of sense, Kailash. And let me
Yeah.
put it like this: that people have a lot of hopes, and they also aspire, and they look at Quick Heal as one of the aspiring companies to serve the world, and probably as one of the companies which can ensure that they are well protected against data theft as well as security. Uh, Let me put it in this way, that your simplicity is mesmerizing. Thank you for sharing your views and prospects, and also the innovative mindset the industry
Hmm.
possess. It's been a pleasure to have you as part of our growth story in VYAPT Global Growth Series.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kailash.
Thank you.